right, ladies and gentlemen, just say one thing. My entire life, I always had a dream that someday I'd be able to walk out on this show and make people laugh, and tonight you made that dream come true. Thank you and good night.
Ray Combs was a dynamic television personality and comedian known for his role as the affable host of the iconic game show Family Feud. Born April 3, 1956, in Hamilton, Ohio, Combs had a natural charm and quick wit that endeared him to audiences worldwide. His journey began as a stand-up comedian. He soon became a favorite among family audiences and was seen as the all-American guy whom the whole country could relate to. He landed the coveted role of host on the Family Feud, where he revitalized the show with his playful banter and ability to connect with contestants and viewers alike. With such success, one would have expected Ray Combs to have remained the host of Family Feud until this day. But his fate was more tragic, and the story of his life is one that will make you shudder. Ray Combs' early life and career.
Those are some big arms you got there. Put one up against beside my head. Let's see what's bigger, your arm or my head.
Ray was a comedic force who brought laughter and joy to audiences through dynamic performances and infectious personality. He grew up in a modest household with his parents and 6 siblings. From an early age, he displayed a natural flair for entertainment, often entertaining his family with antics and jokes. After graduating high school, he pursued his passion for comedy, finding work at local clubs and venues. He quickly established himself as a talented, funny, and versatile performer, captivating audiences with his quick wit and engaging stage presence. His comedic style was characterized by a blend of observational humor, sharp wit, and an innate ability to connect with his audience. Throughout the 70s and early 80s, Combs honed his craft on the comedy circuit, performing stand-up at clubs across the country. His talent and dedication caught the attention of talent scouts, leading to appearances on TV shows like The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson and Late Night with David Letterman. He also dabbled in acting, appearing in a variety of TV shows and films. Despite his success in entertainment, he remained grounded and dedicated to his family. He married his high school sweetheart, Deborah, and together they raised 6 kids. Combs often spoke fondly of his family and credited them with providing him the inspiration and support he needed to succeed in his career. In 1986, he received a career-defining opportunity when he was chosen to host the revival of the popular game show Family Feud. His infectious energy, warm demeanor, and natural rapport with contestants made him an instant hit with audiences. Combs' tenure as host breathed new life into the show, attracting a new generation of fans and earning him widespread acclaim. He also continued to balance his TV commitments with his passion for stand-up. He toured extensively, playing live shows to sold-out crowds across the country. When Ray replaced Richard.
I've had the most incredible luck in my career. I've done lots and lots of jobs, and I've never ever had a job like Family Feud.
Family Feud stands as one of television's most enduring and beloved game shows, but its inception was a journey marked by innovation and controversy. The show's creation traces back to the creative genius of TV producer Mark Goodson, who, in collaboration with Bill Todman, aimed to develop a game show that would resonate with audiences in the late 70s. Goodson and Todman envisioned a program that would capitalize on the popularity of survey-based games, where contestants could guess the most popular answers to questions posed to a group of people. The result was Family Feud, which premiered on ABC in 1976. But the show truly came into its own when Richard Dawson was chosen to helm the hosting duties. Dawson, a British actor and comedian, brought a unique blend of charm, wit, and charisma to the role, quickly establishing himself as the face of Family Feud. Dawson's hosting style was characterized by his playful banter with contestants and his ability to connect with audiences. Despite his popularity, his tenure as host was not without controversy. One particular aspect was his habit of kissing female contestants on the lips. While the gesture was intended to be lighthearted and friendly, it raised eyebrows and drew criticism from some who found it inappropriate. The issue of Dawson's kissing became a topic of debate, with some viewers expressing discomfort and others seeing it as a harmless display of affection. Nonetheless, it cast a shadow over his otherwise successful tenure as host. In 1985, after nearly a decade as the face of the show, Dawson departed Family Feud, leaving behind a legacy that was both celebrated and marred by controversy. Enter Ray Combs, a talented comedian whose warmth, humor, and genuine rapport with contestants made him the perfect choice to take over hosting duties. His approach to hosting was a stark contrast to Dawson's, but it was one that resonated with viewers. His genuine warmth and ability to connect with contestants made him a welcome presence in living rooms across America. His tenure as host marked a departure from the controversies that had plagued the show in the past. His respectful and professional demeanor endeared him to audiences, and he became a beloved figure in his own right. The decision to replace Richard Dawson with Ray Combs proved to be a wise one. Combs' tenure as host breathed new life into Family Feud, ensuring its continued success for years to come. And while Dawson's legacy as the original host remains intact, Combs' contributions to its enduring popularity are equally deserving of recognition. Inside the final days of Ray Combs, the most tragic Family Feud host.
You know, I've done this show for 6 years, and this could be the first time that I had a person that actually got no points, and I think it's a damn fine way to go out. Thought I was a loser till you walked up here.
In the final days of Ray Combs, the once vibrant and beloved host of Family Feud, there were signs of both personal and professional struggles. As the host of the show, he had won the hearts of viewers with his infectious energy and genuine warmth. But behind the scenes, the show's ratings were falling, and there were murmurs of discontent among network execs. Amidst declining viewership, the decision was made to replace Combs as host, a move that undoubtedly took a toll on his morale. The decision marked the end of an era for Combs, who had poured his heart and soul into the show. On the final day of filming, emotions ran high as Combs bid farewell to the Family Feud set. But in a heartbreaking turn of events, he chose to leave without saying goodbye to anyone, a poignant reflection of the pain and disappointment he must have been feeling. Adding to his struggles, Combs had recently been involved in a car accident that left him injured and in great pain. The physical toll of the accident compounded his emotional distress, leaving him in a vulnerable state. Tragically, on June 2, 1996, while hospitalized for his injuries, Ray Combs committed suicide after hanging himself using his bedsheets. His death sent shockwaves throughout the entertainment industry and left his fans and colleagues reeling with grief. In the wake of his passing, an outpouring of tributes poured in from friends, colleagues, and fans alike, all of whom remembered Combs as a warm, talented, and generous person. His contributions to the world of entertainment were celebrated, and his loss was mourned by all who had been touched by his presence. The final days of Ray Combs were a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of reaching out for help in times of need. His untimely death served as a wake-up call to those struggling with mental health issues, prompting a larger conversation about the importance of mental wellness and support. Though he may be gone, Ray's legacy lives on through the laughter and joy he brought to millions of fans around the world. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Ray Combs? Let us know in the comments section below.